It's a brand new month, March 2021, and we have brand new credit card offers to tell you about, courtesy of the Bank of Nova Scotia, better known as Scotiabank. Now, this is a little bit exciting because Scotiabank basically took a huge break from elevated credit card offers back in 2020 because of the pandemic. They were basically not promoting any of their credit card offers at all. But now they're coming back to the table with some higher offers on the Scotia Gold American Express, Scotia Passport Visa Infinite, and a continuation of the excellent cashback offer on the Scotia Momentum Visa Infinite. So without further ado, let's get into the details of some of these credit card offers, which let you earn what I believe is the best fixed value points program here in Canada, Scotia Rewards points, all while giving you some unique features among Big 5 bank credit cards like no foreign transaction fees. Go ahead, do me a quick favor and hit the like button just as we're starting out the video to help its performance with the YouTube algorithm, and let's begin. Let's begin with the offers themselves, and then I'll talk a little bit about how Scotia Rewards points work and why I think it's such a strong program. We'll start with the Scotiabank Gold American Express card, which is currently offering a total of 40,000 Scotia Rewards points. You'll earn 30,000 points upon spending $1,000 in the first 3 months, and then a further 10,000 Scotia Rewards points upon spending $7,500 over the first year of cardholdership. The card has an annual fee of $120, which is not waived for the first year, although you can get an annual fee waiver on the card by holding one of the premium Scotiabank checking products. Now, in terms of the ongoing earning rates, the Scotiabank Gold American Express gives you 5 Scotia Rewards points for every dollar spent on groceries, dining, and entertainment purchases, 3 Scotia Rewards points for every dollar spent on gas, transit, and streaming services, and 1 Scotia Rewards point per dollar spent on all other purchases. And finally, as an extra feature, Scotiabank is unique among the Big 5 Canadian banks for offering no foreign transaction fees on their core credit cards, including this one. So overall, the offer of 40,000 Scotia Rewards points on the Scotia Gold American Express is highly competitive, and it's one of the best offers we've ever seen on this card. Now, Scotia Rewards points can be redeemed at a fixed rate of 1 cent per point against travel purchases, so essentially the 40,000 points is worth $400 in your pocket. Subtract that $120 annual fee, and you're coming out ahead by $280, if not more. Don't forget that you do need to spend $7,500 on the card in the first year in order to unlock that extra chunk of 10,000 Scotia Rewards points at the end there. Now, that might be kind of an onerous spending requirement for many folks, but don't forget that you're getting 5 points per dollar spent on groceries, dining, and entertainment. So if you concentrate that $7,500 spending in those categories, you're getting 5 times the points on that, you're earning an extra 37,500 points from that spending alone. Of course, you should also consider some of the competitor cards on the market, like the American Express Cobalt card, which also gives you 5 times the points on groceries and dining, and furthermore, those points can be transferred to hotel partners in addition to redeemed directly against travel purchases. So think about which of these 2 cards would be a better fit for your spending pattern, although I will say that for those of you who spend a lot of money at grocery stores every year, whether that's on groceries or other items, the American Express Cobalt card has an annual limit of $30,000 for that 5X category, whereas the Scotia Gold American Express has a much higher limit of $50,000 per year. Another little tip about the Scotiabank American Express cards is that they're kind of unique in the sense that they're issued by Scotiabank, but on the American Express payments network. So an interesting side consequence of this is that whenever there's Amex offers that are publicly available, like the Shop Small event or spend $200 and get $50 back at Marriott hotels, then you can actually manually register your Scotiabank American Express cards for these Amex offers and get an extra chunk of these Amex offers in addition to any American Express issued cards that you might hold. So anyway, whether you decide to just go for that base level bonus of 30,000 Scotia Rewards points, which is worth $300 in travel purchases, or you decide to spend that incremental $6,500 and earn an extra 10,000 Scotia Rewards points for an extra $100 in travel purchases, the Scotia Gold American Express is currently putting on a spectacular offer, and I definitely plan to apply for myself and my whole entourage before the offer expires on August 31st, 2021. Now let's talk a bit about the Scotiabank Passport Visa Infinite, which is basically like the Visa version of the Scotia Gold American Express. This card is also offering up to 40,000 Scotia Rewards points, although there's a much more onerous spending requirement attached. You'll earn 30,000 Scotia Rewards points upon spending $1,000 in the first 3 months, and then you'll earn a further 10,000 Scotia Rewards points upon spending $40,000 on the card during the first year. This card has an annual fee of $139, which is also not waived for the first year, but it can be waived if you have a Scotiabank premium checking account. Compared to the Scotia Gold American Express, the earning rates on the Scotia Passport Visa Infinite are a little bit less interesting. You'll earn 2 Scotia Rewards points for every dollar you spend on transit, groceries, dining, and entertainment, and 1 Scotia Rewards point for every dollar you spend on everything else. Just like before, the Scotia Passport also offers no foreign transaction fees, and as an extra travel benefit, it also gives you 6 free visits to a Priority Pass airport lounge every year, including Priority Pass restaurants, which you would not get from the Priority Pass memberships associated with American Express. So the Scotia Passport, 30,000 points after $1,000 in spend, plus 10,000 points after $40,000 in spending in the first year. Yeah, we can pretty much forget about that entirely. Just think of it as 30,000 points that's worth $300 after spending $1,000 in the first 3 months. Subtracting the $139 annual fee, you're coming out ahead by $161 here on the Scotia Passport. So it's a bit of a weaker offer than the Scotia Gold American Express, and I would definitely prioritize that offer first before considering the Scotia Passport as a second option. Alright, before we talk about the final Scotiabank credit card that's worth paying attention to, the Scotia Momentum Visa Infinite on the cashback side, let's take a moment to recap the Scotia Rewards program and why I think it's so strong. As I mentioned, Scotia Rewards points can be redeemed optimally at a fixed rate of 1 cent per point against travel purchases. Now you can actually redeem Scotia Rewards against other stuff like gift cards and merchandise and statement credits, but the value there is going to be weaker, so you should pretty much never consider those options. But what sets apart Scotia Rewards from other programs by the Big 5 banks in Canada is the fact that you can actually book your own travel using your Scotia Gold American Express or Scotia Passport Visa Infinite, and then retroactively apply your points to offset those purchases after the fact. That's in contrast to programs by CIBC and TD and BMO, where you actually need to book travel through the bank's internal portal. And that sometimes means that you're not getting the best deal, and furthermore, there's so many different types of travel that you can't actually book through the portal, like budget airlines or train tickets or Airbnbs. On the other hand, with the Scotiabank credit cards, you can book all of these different types of travel on your own. Go out there and find the best deal that you can find. Even if it's in a foreign currency, you won't pay any foreign transaction fees, don't forget. And then within a 90-day period, you can log into your Scotia Rewards portal and offset those charges from your credits using your points at a fixed rate of 1 cent per point. So even though that redemption value is fixed at 1 cent per point, and you're not really going to be able to extract outsized value the same way you would with, say, Aeroplan or a different frequent flyer program, I still think that Scotia Rewards points has a pretty important place in the overall points strategy. It's going to be a really great way to apply your points to stuff that you might not otherwise be able to book with points, like car rentals or Airbnbs or hotels that aren't part of a major loyalty program, and so on and so forth. And what if you don't have any travel plans? Well, because it's the pandemic, sometimes people need to make and then cancel their travel plans, unfortunately. And it turns out when you do that, having booked originally with points, and then if you cancel, then you just end up getting your travel purchase refunded and you're left with a credit balance on your statement. And finally, let's talk about the third Scotiabank card that's worth paying attention to right now, the Scotiabank Momentum Visa Infinite. Now, the Scotia Momentum is a cashback card, and it effectively has a sign-up bonus of $200 in cashback, distributed in the form of 10% cashback on up to $2,000 of purchases in the first 3 months. This card has an annual fee of $120, and unlike the other 2 cards, it is waived for the first year. And in terms of the cashback returns, you'll get 4% cashback on groceries and recurring bills, 2% cashback on gas in transit, and 1% cashback on all other purchases. An important thing to note about the cashback rewards on the Scotia Momentum is that they're only distributed once a year on the November statement. So any cashback rewards you earn on your spending from now through November, you'll only actually see in November. In terms of the pure dollar amount earnings, well, the Scotia Momentum is basically giving you $200 in cash back, so it falls squarely between the Scotia Gold American Express at a $280 net gain and the Scotia Passport Visa Infinite, which was a $161 net gain. So that's the order that I would prioritize these three offers from Scotiabank. First, the Scotia Gold American Express, second, the Scotia Momentum, and third, the Scotia Passport Visa Infinite. Now, these elevated offers will expire on August 31st, August 31st, and July 31st, respectively, so you have plenty of time to decide which ones to apply for and how it fits into your wider credit card portfolio. If you're interested in applying for one of these Scotiabank credit cards, then here at Prince of Travel, we do have the affiliate links in the description below. If you apply through one of these links, then it actually helps to support the channel. However, since I do want you guys to get the best deal possible, I should also mention that there's currently $100 cashback offers on all three of these cards from another website out there. So it's entirely up to you which channel to actually apply through. If you do want to support Prince of Travel and apply through our links, then I would really appreciate it. But hey, $100 is $100, and it can really increase the value on these offers even further. So I really wouldn't begrudge anybody if you chose the $100 cashback offer instead. Anyway, it's always nice to see our credit card issuers here in Canada stepping up their game once again and putting out better offers on some of their best credit cards. And I hope you've enjoyed the video and you found our coverage of Scotiabank's new offers for the spring and summer of 2021 to be a helpful guide. If so, please do hit the like button and subscribe to the Prince of Travel YouTube channel. Just click the subscribe button below the video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and join our discussion group over on Facebook. And let me know in the comments which of these new Scotiabank credit cards are you going to be applying for, and are you going to be using your Scotia Rewards points for travel purchases or for some refundable hotels? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. It's a brand new month, brand new. As I mentioned, Scotia Rewards.